You're listening to the Electric Brony. Pony content not guaranteed.
Good intro and everything.
There's our intro.
Shit.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
There you do, good intro. Cue music.
Okay, so welcome to another Electric Brony podcast.
So I can sit there too.
We just watched season 2, episode 9.
Yeah.
What was the title? I forget. Doesn't really matter. The one with Rarity in it again.
Yeah. The other Rarity episode.
Yeah. For some reason, I keep thinking that they missed some episodes because there's so much Rarity and
Rainbow Dash. Yeah.
I don't know. This one was a very rarity-centric episode, and that's all I got. That's as far as I wrote that bit in my head.
That's one of them cut-out bits that SNL never uses.
Did you think that up on the shitter?
I wasn't taking a dump. I'm taking a piss. And they're all like,
taking notes.
They're like, he's gonna break his shitter. And they're like, you guys are out here all worried. Like, he's not gonna flush it right. And I'm just taking a piss. I'm like, they need to fucking relax.
No. It's like you were in there, and then I heard you make a noise. And I'm like, oh shit, did he plug it up?
No, I went in there and I was like, there's no soap. Fuck. And I had like dig through everything. Like, no shampoo.
Didn't we go through that last
No shampoo.
time?
He has shampoo for that tousled look. I was like metrosexual.
He still has the best
Body
body soap. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I ended up using to
Gel
wash
douche.
my hands.
Gel douche.
Yeah, it's like Old Spice for men body wash, but then it has in for like the European countries gel douche
Or it's a shower gel.
Yeah, dude.
for douchebags.
No, that's what
Gel
douche
shower,
means.
bro.
Sniff my finger. I wash my hands with it.
Fuck, I'll never sniff your finger. I don't know where you've been.
If you were ever gonna sniff my finger, this is the best
Time
time.
to do it? That's awful. Well, we're off to a rousing start.
Yeah, I guess so.
Try to talk about
A
episode.
what?
Get
A
derailed
what?
by
A
sugar.
rousing start?
A rousing start?
A rousing?
A rousing
I don't know. I am
start.
totally
Flaccid?
totally flaccid here. I don't know.
I didn't say an arousing start, but whatever.
Oh yeah, apparently I think Tony Bro or CO or whoever decided that Miss Arm Candy
Yeah.
is going to be called Fleur de Lis.
Fleur de Lis?
Yeah,
I think
because
that's
she has 3 of them. She has 3 of them.
I think that's giving her too much.
Credit.
Awesome.
How about Frenchie McNever washes?
Oh,
How about
Froggy Surrender Monkey?
wow. That's pretty funny,
Hey,
though.
hold up. I can say whatever I want, because supposedly in my genealogy, I'm descended from Marie Antoinette. But if you read the history, there's no possible way, but...
Shouldn't you be able to say whatever you want anyway? You believe this is a free country. And you can say
we
whatever
live in
you
America.
want.
Yeah, but in the wrong neighborhood, saying some racial shit, get your ass kicked.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a French neighborhood around here.
But that seems pretty
Also,
reasonable.
we're in an apartment.
I'm going down to Louisiana.
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
sure I'll be around some Cajun types.
dude,
Okay.
we're in an apartment.
Let's see.
Yeah.
What
Who's
did I
in
say
care?
about the episode before we just watched it? I don't remember.
For all you know, his neighbor's a savant
I had a
master
fairly
who's going to kick in the
negative
door and offer to kickbox me.
This apartment building is mostly full of old people and hipsters.
Oh,
Yeah, like every
Oh my
apartment
God.
building.
Like
We
every
should
apartment.
go
like
and
it-
see if some of the hipsters have seen My Little Pony, so that they can be better hipsters.
Are we going to go door to door with My Little Pony like it's a religion?
He could be.
What?
He could wear that as a cape and shit. Take those and it's like, have you heard about magic?
Have
The
you heard
magic
about
of friendship?
That just looked weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I need a hat.
I think it was just
fancy
mostly
hat.
negative stuff I had to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't like the episode.
I just
that
didn't
much.
like the episode.
Have you accepted Princess Equestria into your heart? Celestia, Equestria, whatever.
That's a good one.
Molestia.
Princess Molestia into your heart.
Into your bedroom.
Honk honk.
Douche poo.
What?
He said, shampoo for douches, douche poo.
And I'm like, no, you don't want to poo in your shower because that wouldn't work very well.
I've
Well, yeah, you have
I've
to
heard of
stomp
people
it
that
down
do
the
it.
drain.
Oh.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and if you have one of those big ones with the little holes, you gotta like stomp it down and mush it. Ugh.
I don't want to hear about this.
I don't want to
We
clean that
just
drain.
lost every non-German viewer.
Oh no! You make a bunch of racist jokes, and he can't make one.
No, I'm not. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, funny thing. I mean, even though I don't really like to talk about, even though I talk about them all the time, we got like 20 for the past like 3 or 4 episodes. We've had a consistent 20 listeners from Eastern Finland,
That's cool.
and like 5 listeners from my home state of Baden-Württemberg in Germany.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what town in Germany, but
Germany has states.
Yeah, dude.
yeah. And actually, the way Blitzen tracks it tracks under the old way, because Finland actually abolished all their states last year. So it's just going by an old metric there, instead of just Finland.
It's just the state now.
Yeah, it's just Finland, the country. There's no states. How fucking crazy would that be? Like,
Yeah.
You go to bed one night, you're in a state of Finland. You wake up in the morning, you're in Finland.
Well, no, if it happened here,
yeah,
Oh God!
I don't think our lives would change in the least.
it probably wouldn't.
Yeah, they would.
Well, actually,
yeah, they would.
it would cause some problems because
whether or not those things that I always talk about.
A lot of laws would have massive.
feminists would be
Yeah,
more bitchy.
Feminists. What? I don't talk about them very
Yeah,
often.
you bitch about feminists all the
I
time.
do bitch about. I bitch about feminist.
Ladies are doing it for themselves. Ugh, feminazis.
But no,
I
lo-
understand.
Rush
locally,
Limbaugh warned us about uppity black women 10 years ago.
no, but locally, when nothing really would change.
Well, I don't know.
Infrastructure wouldn't.
Do you
change.
think?
It'd
Yeah.
be laws primarily that would change.
Do you think all the
everything, I would
state
think.
tourism boards, those people will all be out of a job? Or
Uh,
how would
You,
they be?
you
They-
could still do regional tours.
Yeah,
so
It's like the Black Hills will still be the Black Hills.
oh, so we'd have even more states.
No,
No,
it would
it
just
wouldn't.
be.
You'd have more regions.
It's like all the cool parts of a state would become their own little region, like the tourist council boards would all move to the part that attracts
We'd probably
like here in this state they'd all move to freaking the Black Hills
we'd
right around the
probably
Rush
talk
State.
about things using their global coordinates.
Yeah.
You know, latitude, longitude.
GPS.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
somebody from Finland. Tell us how that worked out.
GPS, DVD,
Well, you guys
CIA, NCIS, SUV.
Stop using
whatever.
acronyms.
SMG.
Oh, somebody from Finland. Tell us how that all worked out.
OMG,
Actually, any of our listeners from another
STFU.
country,
LOL.
like send us pictures of your hometown and like
That'd be
what your
fun.
mall looks like and show us like what your culture looks like so we can compare it to ours.
No, but I mean, if
There's
every
a shit.
state left, age of consent, drinking age, salvia divinorum,
Driving
legality, marijuana legality, driving age.
Marriage,
Salvia is still
abortion.
legal here, ain't it?
No,
No, it's not.
Somebody give me the phone. I'll call the head shop and we'll see.
it's not legal here.
We have a headshot.
I looked it up.
Yeah,
You want to know
everyone.
why?
We have like
Because-
2 of them.
Yeah.
No, you want to know why? Every single chemical problem I have, if I took some of it under a controlled, way, because I'm not going to be driving a fucking car.
I don't think
no,
you
no.
could.
No.
Have you seen what happened to people at Salvia?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you want to know why it's illegal here? Because of people putting videos up, and you want to know how it was made illegal? In the worst way possible, because of its chemical effects, not its chemical compound makeup. Everything else is banned on makeup, not effect.
Yeah.
Which means that they overstepped their bounds by making it illegal. Because they just granted themselves a whole shit ton more power than they had.
So why didn't you send me a petition about this?
So that sounds.
I didn't know about it.
They can make alcohol legal based on its
I
effects.
don't exactly keep track of these things. Maine and a few other states have it basically restricted like alcohol.
Well, basically the way I look at it is anytime the government makes anything illegal, I now have a new way to make lots of money on a black market that just got made.
Yeah, but I'd rather everything be legal.
Me too.
No, everything that I want to do, I'd rather it be legal.
Yeah, you being a libertarian and me being an anarchist, we both,
We can agree on
I should have like a hooker on my lap and like a machine gun in my hand.
What kind of machine gun?
Yeah.
Is it
Probably
fully
an AK.
automatic?
Probably an AK.
Do you have a license for it?
Probably an AK because I'm one of those lefty types that wants to be Che Guevara.
Do it.
Oh, that character. Yeah, that voice you did. That, yes. You got to develop that.
I need to listen to it again.
I listened to it last night.
Was it okay? Okay. You'll have to...
You were like making fun of somebody else, like accusing them of being gay for doing something, and like
Cold War unicorns. Commie versus freedom.
Funny.
That's funny. You'll have to help me develop that.
That's good.
But where were we going with that?
Yeah, sorry.
hey,
States
they
dissolving.
also want
would
to
be-
chug those garlic sauces like shots.
God,
That'd be
dude.
horrible.
Dude, we smell like Italians.
You get enough calories as it is.
yeah.
Dude, I work with Italians. You shush up.
And those are not good calories either.
No,
Tasty.
that's butter and salt.
Yeah.
And then to give it the garlic taste, they had an Italian dip his balls in it. Those aren't garlic flakes. That's Guido pubes.
Rock crabs for the party.
Okay. Well, let's
What,
watch
they're
this
seafood?
chick do some metal work.
The fuck are we watching?
She's making a drill bit, I think.
No, she's making the thing for a chandelier.
That's pretty cool.
For a Gandalf staff?
Chandelier,
I
bro.
never knew how they did
Gandalf
that.
staff
makes
does that
perfect-
too.
No, that's the TV show How Stuff Is Made.
Yeah, I only record it when they have like swords or armor, and I fast forwarded just that part.
How
and
they
I-
make giant fake ass titties.
But I don't think they did that one.
No.
They should.
Should I tell her to turn off the TV?
Probably.
Or turn it to a channel that doesn't suck.
Oh.
Wait,
really?
turn it to
The
a channel
science
that
channel
does...
does not suck.
I record stuff off of that sometimes.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
let's
on
just turn
Wii.
it off. That way it's not
The
distracting
Escapist?
anybody.
No, it's not The Escapist you're thinking of.
Good.
It's a movie.
That'd be horrifying.
Yeah.
But no, I think TV...
There we go. We'll change it to that.
Murder, She Wrote.
Oh.
That's distracting. Because...
And there's a fat
No.
chick.
No.
And Dan hates it.
Put in your Google right now. Angela Lansbury lotion.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do
I
it and
refuse.
do it and watch the video clip that comes up.
You're an anarchist. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah,
I'm not
dude.
telling you what to do. I'm making a suggestion.
No, you're telling me.
And I'm refusing what your suggestion is.
Uh,
I'm refusing to
Put it on
acquiesce
air,
your
put it on air.
request.
Or put on hockey.
No.
They don't care
I'm
about
kind of
hockey.
sad that the word acquiesce
there you
was
go. That's good enough.
overused after Pirates of the Caribbean.
What?
Acquiesce. They used the word acquiesce in Pirates of the Caribbean, and then everybody started
The
using
first
it.
time in my life I ever heard parlay jokes
Yeah?
was after Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, those were funny because nobody did parlay jokes.
I grew up around the SCA and Ren fairs, so
Oh.
like
See,
it was like watching the rest of the culture
Yeah.
catch up to what I was into. You know what I mean, like,
And then it
ooh,
became
parlay, and I'm like, yeah, shut up, asshole.
Oh my god, you were a hipster.
Well, I'm just a word fag.
I'm into all the shit the hipsters are into, but I was into it 10 years before them. And then hipsters showed up, I'm like, who are these assholes?
So you're a meta hipster?
It's always like, who's this asshole with a neck beard, with a PBR in his hand and a flannel shirt trying to talk B movies to me at every fucking party? And I was like, wait a minute. Fucking Portland was full of these assholes. What's going on? And at some point I saw an article. Oh, Adbusters did one. And they did a cover story. Hipsters. And they called them in their article, The Death of Culture. And I was like, oh! And Adbusters basically talked about how they're a bunch of white kids that they only get irony and they don't get that anything actually has real meaning and that they're just absolute pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And like all these angry hipsters wrote in the next month, like, I don't like your magazine anymore because you hurt my feelings.
So Dan, your hipster report was cool.
No, I never.
See, there's a major
I
difference
didn't wear
between
flannel.
him and hipsters.
I didn't
One,
have a neck beard.
he actually was interested.
Yeah, and see, here's the thing: hipsters are only ironically into like.
Yeah.
They tend to be kids with money that
Who pay money to look shitty.
to look, like a blue collar kid.
Yeah.
And they tend to be into like blue collar shit, but ironically. Oh, I'm into heavy metal, but ironically. I'm into pro wrestling or whatever, ironically.
That's you go, you're heavy metal? Here, come over to my house. And just like crank up giant stereo. And
No, my
throw on,
buddies I did judo
Megadeth
with.
and shit.
Well, no, my buddies I did judo with have their own hardcore band.
Yeah.
And you go to one of their house parties, and it's full of fucking hipsters.
Jeez.
And the one dude comes over, check out my new tattoo. He lifts up his sleeve,
Yeah.
and he's got Uatu, the Watcher,
Yeah.
from Marvel Comics.
Wait. Which one?
The
like
big-
the old version or the new one?
The version he had
Yeah.
was like a ridiculous animated version
Oh.
where the body was all out of proportion,
Yeah.
which considering his head is so much out of proportion to the rest of his body, it looked even weirder.
The
So it was a
original
chibi
Uatu-
version?
It was like a chibi version of Uatu
Really?
the Watcher. And
Wow.
Uatu the Watcher looks weird anyway.
Yeah.
The
And everybody's
original's
like,
not
what
so
the
bad.
fuck is that? And I'm like, is that Uatu the Watcher? He's like, this guy reads Fantastic Four comics. And I'm like, I gotta
God.
leave. I got up and I left.
Fucking hipsters. There's so many of them at my school, it makes me want to kill them all.
You gotta admit,
They'd only die
If you kill them,
ironically.
only do it ironically.
I'd kill
But you gotta admit, they're way
Kill 'em
better.
with a
They're
front
much better to deal with than. Hey,
Douchebags.
Can I have one?
yeah, you can have one.
I just
Douchebags.
forgot
Kill 'em
the
with a
word
flintlock?
for them.
Send a twist.
Is that ironic enough? Kill them with a front
Not
lock?
very twisty.
No.
No.
But you gotta admit, they're a lot better than the emo kids.
I don't know. Emo kids at least
No,
have
hang on.
heart.
The,
Sort of. You can see the blood flow out of their veins.
That's true. Question is, do they have solos?
I don't know.
Are
Who do
they
we know that's
gingers?
really emo? Robin, and she won't admit to being emo. It's
Is
like
she
my
emo?
goth friends. My goth friends will not admit to being goth.
She's not, though.
What is she?
Fuck if I know.
You have Scandinavian
She's a
friends?
she's a cosplayer who in normal life dresses as an emo. So she's cosplaying 100% of the time.
Pretty much.
Well, isn't everybody?
Kind of.
We're just going to share the cinnamon twist.
What?
But
Everybody 20 and older can have a cinnamon twist.
Well, I'm full, so you can have mine. Actually, I'm not full, but I'm not feeling too well.
you ate 2 subs, dude.
And a bag of chips.
Yeah.
And a soda.
Wait a minute, weren't you saving that one for.
I still have another one left.
Oh, okay.
I brought 3 subs.
Fuck.
God.
You, sir, are crazy.
I could actually eat more, but I'm not feeling too hot, so...
It's so interesting.
Well, you just-
cry.
No, I
can't
woke
eat
up
more.
there with a headache, and...
So what's the internet say?
Dude, do it, because last night while I was talking to Ben from the Bronyville podcast and Lucky from the Magic.
Oh, god damn it, now
From
I
the,
want one. Fucking
Milo,
assholes.
Milo podcast, I was dyeing my hair while I was talking to him.
No.
So if you want to cut your hair, go ahead.
What happened?
Oh, somebody on the internet, probably.
Wants to cut his hair.
Oh.
It's better than cutting your vein, cutting your wrists.
Better than stabbing yourself in the neck.
Yeah.
With an erect black penis.
Why would...
How
That's
would
a very
that work?
specific technique. It requires a lot of force.
Yeah.
I don't think you need all that frosting, bro.
Yeah, quit hogging on the frosting.
Yeah, stop bogarting the frosting.
There's
Yeah.
plenty left.
Sure.
You were about to drink that son of a bitch.
No.
I saw you.
Shake well.
Okay. So, I had negative things to say.
Yeah, you
What
did.
were they again? Oh.
The song?
The first one was the song, yeah.
Which I agree with you. I
Its
think the
moral
song-
was not reversed in the episode at all.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty
I'm
good.
not a big fan of the songs, I'm not a big fan of musicals.
Well, no. But the whole song message is be popular. That way, people respect and look up to you. And everybody needs a popular person in their group.
You think it knocked Rarity down a few pegs?
No. I think she was too drunk to understand the message by the end. Also, apparently your retarded friends will look rural to your snobby
And
friends.
quaint.
None of them are retarded.
Applejack looked pretty retarded. Is this a garden party? Why isn't anybody planting shit?
Well, she is the hick.
She's
They're all hicks, bro.
much smarter than that. For fuck's
Well, what I don't
sake.
get is Twilight's deal.
Yeah.
Because
Why
she's
is
from Canterlot.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily.
I think
we
she
don't know
was
where she's
so
originally from, actually.
nerdy
Yeah.
for this place.
She was probably in the alchemy lab all the time.
Well, yeah,
never
that's
has
true.
no idea of her own culture.
In the very first episode, she never hung out with anybody. So.
Yeah.
And we actually don't
See-
know if she's originally from there.
See, she's like the Steve Urkel of Canterlot.
No, she's not that big.
No, she's still adorable.
I like it. Oh, by the way, did
That's
anybody,
the only reason Zooey Deschanel gets.
did
any
anybody
work.
see what I posted on my Facebook?
No.
those two teenage girls that were dressing as Daria and Jane as
Oh
cosplay.
my god! Now you post something good. Son
Daria
of a
and Jane.
bitch.
Yeah, and then they had a male friend who dressed as the older brother Trent.
Yeah.
Wait.
yeah.
Kohei.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I don't
Kawhi?
get that,
What?
but all the rest of
What?
the crap that he sends
Okay.
still gets through.
Who are these people we're speaking of?
I don't know.
Daria, the cartoon. It was a spinoff from Beavis
Don't
and Butthead.
talk to him. He doesn't know.
No, because I didn't watch Beavis and Butthead.
Also, they don't let me watch Daria at the store.
Why?
Oh yeah, you put it in
Daria's not
once.
that bad.
You put it in once, didn't
Why
you?
won't they let you watch Daria at the store?
Just.
Why not?
Is it before or after Cats?
No, but why?
Cats. Your fucking cat pentagram thing.
Before?
Okay. Because, see, I got that.
Or no, Josh. Why won't they let you? Why won't Jesse let you watch?
Because Jesse doesn't like the show. It's too dry for him.
Oh my god. Let's go down to the store right now
Whoa.
and just wreck everything.
Is it before the Miss Piggy nipple slip, too?
Yeah. Some asshole I know posted it. Like, I thought you'd appreciate this. And I'm like, ugh.
Go over
Wait a minute, I
there.
wanna
You're
see it.
standing right. I'll show you, but just
Fine
don't stand
then.
next to me.
Man, they got something against you. Or he does. I don't know what his problem
I
is.
don't
We
like
mutually
people
hate each
standing over my shoulders.
He's ageist.
At all.
We also can kind of hate each other, but such a mutual hate that we get
I think
along.
he's
It's fucking
ageist.
weird.
I am ageist.
Oh yeah,
Everyone's
my
ageist against
profile
me.
pic I guess is suggestive to some people.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait, what's your profile picture again?
it's Twilight Sparkle's rape face.
Oh yeah, but
Oh,
that
boy.
was drawn so.
Is that a
poorly.
rape face?
Yeah,
It just
no, because in
Oh,
the full
shit.
picture, she's like standing over Pinkie Pie and she's saying something like, "I'm gonna fill your hoo-ha with goof juice."
Oh,
it.
for Patton Oswalt.
Yeah,
That's actually
I love
a pretty
that
good
line.
trend.
Oh, sweet.
what? Hee-haw? Alright, fine, I'm not gonna
This
look
is
at
this
it.
is Applejack's human fans. Yeah,
No, that trend is a pretty good trend.
that's what everybody says. I didn't even notice that he existed.
We should make Justin watch Hots.
No.
No,
What?
because that would mean we would have to watch 5 minutes of it again.
Yeah,
It's,
that's
That was hot.
You got
It's
Netflix.
a titty movie that didn't have enough titties to even make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
Although I like the
Yeah.
consensus that everybody seems that Jane would lose the short and go to a mini skirt after high school for some reason. Like everybody always goes to that.
Why?
I don't know. You don't like minis?
Are we
I'm not-
are we discussing this? It doesn't
Sure.
seem like it's even worthy
It's
of
not
discussion.
worthy.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd say I like mini skirts.
Who doesn't? That hat has a price tag on it.
Yeah, they're
it
supposed to
does.
be rednecks. That's a joke.
What's
Yeah.
funny is that black people do that now. Baseball
Yeah.
caps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So you're
now,
saying that rednecks are like 30 years ahead of the trend?
no,
Yeah.
I'm saying that black people are 30 years behind.
Oh no, it's a
Back in my day.
Oh, there's somebody else on Facebook with the name of Def Mech who has a really fucked up profile picture. I gotta look now.
Okay. Well,
you guys keep discussing.
Oh yeah.
What
else
were we
was it?
discussing?
I didn't like the song.
The episode.
Didn't like the friends.
The new episode.
Oh, the fact that they keep reusing the same animation cycles is starting to wear on me.
Like the walking and stuff?
Well, no, not
Oh
just
my
that.
god! Oh my god! There's somebody on here called Memmek, and
That's not a Facebook profile picture you're supposed to have.
What is it?
It's a
Chick
chick sucking a dick.
Oh shit, huh?
And the name is Memmek Ardiyashan. That pretty much means that he lost his phone.
Yeah, why don't you report that guy?
What? Be an asshole?
Yes. No. It's being a good Facebook user.
Alright.
What? Yeah.
That's not allowed on the Facebook.
Yeah.
Should be reported.
Being a snitch
It's not a snitch.
is good for the community.
He's
eh?
being an ass.
Well,
If somebody was running around stabbing people in the foot, you'd be like, ha ha.
Well, there's a difference.
He's stabbing my eye holes with that.
Doesn't offend me.
Well, you're not the one reporting it.
You're also not Facebook.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure in the EULA you had to click something that said, I won't post porn.
You're the reason why I tried to post lesbian porn on there the other day and it wouldn't let me.
No, lesbian porn is fine. But you don't post any type of porn.
Dude, what the fuck did Crooked Cheese draw?
Oh. Oh,
Ah, okay. Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie.
let's see. Yeah, I just wasn't a big fan of the episode.
Yeah.
Well, so yet another episode where Rarity's a bitch until the end and she finally does the right thing.
Did she do anything
You're-
at the end?
what-
What did she do at the end?
You don't.
Nothing,
She
really.
admitted they were her friends.
Yeah. Oh, man. That. If anybody had checked Facebook, anybody would have figured that out.
Wait, did anybody even hear the moral of the story?
There was a moral in that story?
I think so.
What was the
Like-
moral?
Oh, these
Sorry.
assholes were talking so much I couldn't hear fuck all.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
should
know.
have just sat
It's like no matter
closer.
who you are, who your friends are, something.
I was trying to
Dark side.
marshal enough fucks to have the spirit power to say shut up, but I never did.
Spirit, shut the fuck up.
Wikipedia.
That's because I have an aura
Tommy,
that
Hummy, shut the fuck up!
I have an
Bitch.
aura that retards the focusing of
No, you're just retarded.
cheese. Ah, well, that's nice.
Let's see. Rarity discovers that no matter where you go in life, you should never forget that you are the product of your home and your friends. And that is something that I'll
Oh,
always
great.
be proud of. No matter what.
Deterministic because fuck you.
Oh, so you should be black. Or, no, it's not even a black thing anymore. Now it's like an urban thing where you gotta be proud of like the area code you're from or whatever
Dude,
town
I
you're
never
from.
understood that.
I think it's retarded.
Hey, I was born to these fuck ups, so I'll be proud of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Oh, San Diego, bitch. 619. And it's like, oh, wow, it's a new form of nationalism.
Well, it's regionalism.
And
That's
it's
always
like, you know what?
existed.
Nobody's proud that they're from here because they all move the fuck away the second they get a chance.
Well, I just
Flight.
don't understand the mindset of people being proud of where they are. What you do, I can understand, but where you happen to be, not really. Unless you're like, I'm in Antarctica, bitches!
Well, I always love the whole
'Cause
thing
you
where
That
it's like,
implies that you're.
That implied that you did something.
Yeah. You're not in Antarctica just because you were
I'm the
born
one
there.
prostitute in Antarctica!
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
technically she would make lots and lots and lots.
Oh, she make
Oh gosh,
Who's telling
No, from what I've actually heard, like the South Pole Station, the U.S. South Pole Station, intentionally has like a very high number of females.
Yeah.
Especially for the winter months.
Yeah.
If there's anybody there.
Oh, can you
They got
imagine?
cabin fever.
Can you imagine, though?
The
That would be
fucks.
fucking awful.
What do you have to do?
Everybody
Apparently
turned
they're
off
pretty-
at once.
Apparently during the
collapsed.
winter, they do some pretty crazy shit. There's some videos on YouTube.
Oh,
Well,
yeah?
they can't go outside. They're probably losing their damn minds. You know?
Cabin fever.
Every day, 30 babies are born in Antarctica.
Every day,
Oh
30
my
babies
God.
die in Antarctica.
Hey, somebody's got to feed the polar bears.
Oh.
Polar bears.
Yeah, haven't you heard? Al Gore is shooting them and shrinking their numbers.
What?
Oh, I thought you were going to say polar bear. Polar bear Al Gore. Polar Gore. No, I thought you were saying that Al Gore was shipping polar bears to Antarctica.
Yeah.
He
'Cause-
makes money off of it. I would. I mean,
Because, like, the water, the thing is melting up.
You know,
in the
as a
North
liberal,
Pole.
I'm supposed to like Al Gore and the fact he's standing up for the freaking environment.
what about the fact that he's making money off of other people?
Hang on. I'm gonna get to
Okay,
why
okay.
I personally would probably punch him in the face if I ever met him. Even though I'm a liberal, I'm supposed to like him.
Because I wish I had this side of something like
Well,
that.
here's the other thing: is he?
Sorry.
Okay, he didn't invent the internet.
He did.
I don't know that he truly claimed that he invented
He
it.
didn't.
He
He was
didn't.
on a committee that gave funding.
From what I understand, him and
to
his
the project.
him and his the guy across
But
the
that's
hall
nowhere.
from him in college hooked up their computers, and he's like, that basically was the internet.
No, he never.
That's a LAN, if anything.
He was part of the committee that made the internet accessible to everybody,
Yeah, yeah.
making it not just a military
He helped.
military
Well, now-
and educational resource.
Yeah, because originally it was just supposed to hook up all the different.
bases together.
The 5 computers in North America.
So he made it a civilian thing, huh?
Well, he helped accelerate it towards that.
Well, now that's actually cool. He should get some credit for that.
Yeah, but the way that every
Okay, here's the thing. He also he beat George Bush in 2000 in the election.
did he?
Yes.
In what way?
He won the popular vote.
Okay, so he got the higher number of votes?
Yes.
You want to know what the problem with that is?
The
We're a
electoral
republic,
college. The
Yeah.
electoral college.
and it's always been that way.
Do you know what the
and
other problem
everybody
was?
complaining
You know
about it.
You know what the other problem was? Technically, he also won the electoral college, but a lot of fraud happened.
Well-
And that's why, like, for a month we didn't know who the fuck was president. And in the end, the Supreme Court guy, who was a personal friend of the Bushes, made a decision to give it to his buddy's kid.
I just didn't like people
And
complaining.
George Bush's brother Jeb did a bunch of sneaky shit in Florida, where black people's like primarily black neighborhoods, their polling computers had like outdated equipment and couldn't upload in time to get their votes counted. If you were black in Florida, your vote got denied.
See, I'm extremely against all of that underhandedness, but I'm also against people completely missing how the country works.
I understand.
You know?
I understand that we have. In fact, that's one of the things I've heard some of the occupiers say. Is one of the things we need to change is get rid of the electoral college, just make it a popular vote.
No,
I think Jesse Ventura
you
said
know
the same
how
thing.
retarded that would become? American Idol is a popular vote.
Yeah.
Well,
You want to know what? I think that would be bad for the country.
Well,
Because
you know
there's a
why?
lot of people that are less informed than I am, and I don't watch the news.
yeah, you're right.
And then they would have.
Which is
even
why
more
you know how I
say.
want to fill Senate and Congress?
Huh?
Jury duty. We call up random Americans from every walk of life.
Yeah.
So we truly have people that those decisions are going to affect, instead of a moneyed blue blood class that's all they are, is professional politicians or professional bribe takers from corporations. Anyways, I want to get to why I don't like Al Gore.
Sorry.
There's a former Secret Service agent who wrote a book about being a Secret Service agent, and he was on the Daily Show like last year, months ago. I don't know, it was a long while back. And the guy talks about all the stories that are in the book. And one of the things he brings up...
This might be important for me to watch. I don't know the guy code. Drink like a man decoded now.
Okay.
Oh. Not like this? Oh, this seems retarded.
Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, one of the stories in the book is that the one... and it's just a bunch of stories told by Secret Service guys in like what they had to go through with the job and everything. One of them was guarding Al Gore, and his kids are in the room or whatever, and they're doing their homework, and the one kid was bitching about it. And Al Gore said, "Do your homework. Do you want to end up like that guy?" And he pointed to the Secret Service agent.
What an asshole.
And I was
That
like,
is-
what an elitist piece of fucking shit.
Well, if he really actually said that, then yeah, that is pretty.
You know what?
Well,
that's
there's no
why,
reason to make that up.
that's
but I don't
why
understand
I would
the
never...
mindset.
You know what? If I was a Secret Service agent, I would have been like, well, I quit right here. Good luck blocking your own bullets,
No, wait,
asshole.
that's actually not too bad of a job. It takes a long time to become.
I wouldn't want that job.
Well, no, but you don't have that job either.
I was going to go to school to be a bodyguard, but then I decided that I hated rich people to the point where I didn't want to save their lives if somebody shot at them. What? Don't give me that look.
What? Look.
That's a look.
You give me a look.
What? No, I thought you had
I'm
more
not
to
even going to
say.
make a judgment. Should we try some of those gancitos?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, those
Oh,
Mexican
Mexico.
Twinkies.
I'm afraid to eat one.
Okay,
Completely
so
legitimate.
is that Donald Duck on the cover?
No.
No.
It looks like Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Which one was the green one?
Fuck, I don't know.
Was that Louie?
Limey? Greeny?
No,
no,
but
Oh, I'm sorry. These are Mexican Twinkies.
No,
so
say
it'd be,
what's the brand name and what's the name of
It'd
it?
be
okay.
El Verde Ducko.
Okay, M. Defmec happened to have a snack cake pack. Gancitos by Marinella. And they look like...
They look like chocolate covered Twinkies with
Oh, they
some kind of white cream and.
What's
I
the
think
like a
Fazbear's-
ho ho? What is that? Was it like a
For a
ho ho?
while.
What's the chocolate thing with the white vanilla cream?
The
in it?
ho ho.
Yeah, that's a ho-ho. The wrapped cakes.
Yeah, here, toss me one.
Again.
It's got sprinkles on it.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
these should be interesting.
Chocolate sprinkles.
Them white people and their looks.
Gansito. Gansito. It even sounds Japanese, but it's like Mexican Twinkies. Google
Yeah.
it.
Well,
There's like I wonder if Disney is
Smells
gonna
like chocolate.
Oh, it
looks
smells
like
good.
chocolate.
I wonder if Disney will sue
Yeah, it
them for the
smells-
duck on the cover. It looks just like Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
The art style is very different.
And
Really?
more.
Looks similar.
it's
to
a
me.
pretty plain sponge cake.
Yeah. A little
Chocolate's
dry.
not bad.
A little dry.
Well, it's a
It
snack
almost,
cake.
it almost smells.
It does smell like
Wait a minute,
raspberry.
hold on. This is made in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
With Mexican water.
No.
Are we going to get the shits from this?
No.
You need to realize that most candy is made in Mexico now, even the candy that we get up here.
Oh my god, when I was in Mexico, I drank Coke, and I ate Mexican milk candy. It's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Because those were good. And cheap.
And also, you need to remember, most times when water is used in food processing, it's usually filtered
Yeah.
and boiled.
I'm here, but
Wow. They're pretty strict in Mexico on what goes into food.
Yeah.
You just got to worry about the tap water.
In certain localities.
Yeah. How many times have you been to Mexico?
Never.
Really? It's not too bad.
I've never been to Mexico.
I don't know you could get me to go now.
Why not?
As bad as things are down there right now?
Do that.
Oh, that's right.
Do
You
the
don't watch
opposite
the-
thing.
You
I
don't watch the news. You have no idea what's going on.
Do that thing. Illegal immigrate over there.
My mom knows some people that did that. I've
Yeah.
talked about that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where
you want to know the funniest thing about it, though? Is that when I was there, I have a Greek birth certificate, you know?
You have
Really?
a Greek?
Yeah.
You have a Greek birth certificate?
Yeah.
You were born
Like
in Greece.
From
Yes,
Greece
Athens,
or
Athens.
in Greece?
Wow.
It's in Greek, and it's from Greece.
Really?
That's why I have 2 different birthdays.
That's retarded.
Nope, one certificate in English.
Do you have a undeveloped twin that you absorbed? Because then it would make sense. Wait a minute, tooth coming out the side of your face?
my
We're going
God.
to give him a birthday.
I actually have a misdone tooth right in the middle between my 2 front teeth, but that's a different
Like
story.
in your face?
No, right here. I have another tooth right here that shouldn't exist.
God damn.
I had 2 extras.
It doesn't come down. It never came down, though. It just kind of sits in my gums. But anyway, the Mexican guys that were doing the border check for people crossing, this is to get back into the U.S.
Yeah. They're
I
always,
showed them this, and I'm like, it's in Greek. They're like, okay, and just waved me through. No, the chick behind me, who had all the paperwork in English, got stopped for 10 minutes.
Well, they also probably wanted to do stuff to her orifices.
It was a church trip, dude. There were like 30 people there watching them the whole time. But I just thought it was funny that I showed them a Greek document, and then they're like, okay.
Well, remember I always
Nobody wants to deal with that shit.
Remember I always say about bureaucracies? Always trust a bureaucracy to fail.
Yeah. Well, I had all the paperwork in English.
I've actually
too.
used that to my advantage before. Many a time.
Yeah.
Yep. I've actually gotten away with a whole bunch of illegal shit because the bureaucracy can't be bothered to do paperwork.
Yeah, you want to know the only problem with that, though, is? If I go to Greece, I'd be drafted into the military.
Yeah.
That's concerning that the Greeks are going to get in a war.
No, they.
No,
they-
if
they
I go to
require-
Greece, I could be drafted
So
into
you
the
can
They
go
have-
there on vacation.
Yes. If I go onto Greek soil.
Because
No, I doubt if you just walk on the Greek
No,
soil, they're
but-
going to slap a rifle in your
Yeah.
hands. And
Well, now hang on a second.
That's
Hang
a
on a second.
possibility, though.
Let's think about
Actually,
this.
would you have to claim citizenship?
I don't know.
I think you
I'd
have
have
to
to look
claim.
into it.
I think you have to
You
claim
think?
citizenship or residence, and also start paying taxes.
Yeah. Well, it'd be cool to have a dual citizenship. Then I can officially hyphenate.
I mean, because technically,
Unlike
I
them
think,
African
You're not a
Americans.
feminist who got married. I don't think you can hyphenate.
Oh, African Americans hyphenate.
What are you talking about?
African American.
Most of them don't like that. They just
No,
like
because you
black.
can't be a citizen of Africa. You'd have to pick another country. You'd have to pick a country for fuck.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. Here's how
South
here's how I'm
African
looking at this.
Yeah.
You don't have a job, and you've had difficulties finding a job,
Yeah.
right? Yet Greece wants to forcibly give you a job.
Yeah.
Weird how that works.
Well, it's not much of a job.
The military?
They don't pay very well.
Well, if you're going to join them.
No, but they don't
If you're
pay
going to
very
join the
well.
military, that's a country that's probably never going to go to war with anybody ever again. So,
They just tanked the euro, though.
oh, that's right. Greece is basically bankrupt. How do you know this? You don't watch the news.
I don't watch the news. You want to know what I watch?
Greece is about ready to collapse.
Money. Money's important. You kind of have to have it to live.
Yeah, they talk about that on the news.
Fuck the news. I could go.
You watch the financial report, and you don't
No.
watch anything else.
I actually don't watch the financial report.
no, but
Although,
Greece-
if I was going to watch news, I would watch the financial report because that's fact-based rather than retard-based.
yeah.
Not even Fox News can find that out.
Unfortunately, the currency
Yeah, they
system
do. They
is
spin
retard based.
What? Retard bouillabaisse?
Yeah, retard bullion based.
Retard paste.
I say we should go back to the gold standard. Unfortunately, that would then ruin the assets of the United States.
Yes.
Yeah,
But it would make
One
each,
quarter less money than
no, but it would make each dollar worth something.
Well, if we went back to a gold standard, basically 3/4 of our economy would collapse. Because 3/4 of the paper, because there's what? Like, there used to be, for every paper dollar is one piece of gold. Fort Knox or whatever.
There was
Over
a
the
ratio,
years
yeah,
now,
yeah.
it's like four pieces of paper for every, $4 bills for every actual piece of gold. If you went back to a gold standard, you know who'd be okay? Goldfinger.
Yeah.
Everybody else would be fucked.
Well-
yeah, remember that James Bond movie? Yeah, basically, if we did that, it'd mean James Bond lost.
Well,
No.
James Bond was British, for one. He doesn't
We
give
were
two
originally
rats
British
asses.
if you go far enough back.
We were also originally religiously persecuted and then helped by Indians, which we then spun around and blanketed.
I'm
except
still
for the fact that
religiously
those were-
persecuted. What are you
Blanket
talking
was
about?
syphilis.
Those were two different groups, though. All this
I wasn't.
white guilt comes from way too many places.
and that's
I
why
have
that's why Thanksgiving's always surrounded by turkey and family arguments.
Oh, did you know that
Yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner is historically the hardest thing to make? Because people just make the hardest thing to make because it's supposed to be a special feast.
Yeah.
You ever cooked a turkey? It's fucking retarded.
Yeah, you want to know what the
You got to thaw it for 24 hours
you want to
before.
know what? Oh God, you want to know what the historical thing was? Barbecue ribs.
That sounds way better.
That sounds awesome.
That's also harder to make than a turkey because you have to wait 2 days.
Not if you're black.
As if you do it right.
But and it's actually fun to make barbecued ribs.
Yeah, but it's still hard and long to make.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying though, is that it's hard to make.
I've been
Like
to
people
I've been
in
I've been
Maine
to I've been
that
to
would
a
do a
I've been
lot of
to a
seafoods.
I've
maybe
been
go
to a
hunt
southern
deer.
style barbecue
Yeah.
cook-off, and
Oh, yeah.
that's a ton of fun.
Oh yeah.
Also, you end up tons of fun from going to one of those.
Jeez. Well,
Oh, no,
you
that,
would. You'd
actually
be
going
like,
back,
no,
going back to the
I
episode.
can't wait to go down south. I bet when I go down south, I don't even look fat.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you'd probably be healthier than the fat people down there.
No. Ricky Gervais has a. No, was it Ricky Gervais? Somebody has a joke about that, about how he wasn't doing too well.
And they moved.
It was an Australian guy.
Oh,
He
yeah.
wasn't doing too well, so then he went to Britain for something. Had a doctor saw him there, said, "Well, you're fine." So he figured the worse off he gets, he just moves to different countries until he's the healthiest man in Uganda.
No, actually going back to that episode. So the episode,
Of ponies?
Yes.
Okay.
like, what was I gonna say? Like, down south, I went to like barbecue cook-offs, and they also had like the mullet festival. Yeah,
When I was 17, I could have entered that.
yeah. There's a mullet festival, and it's like, yeah, there's a bunch of the trashiest, redneckiest, hickiest, fucking white people you ever seen. But they're having tons and tons and tons of fun, and like.
And they were tons and tons and tons of fun.
That's sort of like how the Ponyville ponies.
You calling them fat?
The
Yes.
Ponyville ponies are like.
Have you seen these dudes?
No.
You never been south?
No.
Not everybody down south.
I've
is
been out of the
fat.
country. I've never been south.
Not everybody down south is fat.
Well,
It's
no.
just it's enough of a.
I've been north, east, west, and out of the fucking country.
It's
Not
just-
all upper crust people are smart either.
Yo.
or snobbish
Yeah.
Yeah.
or white.
Not all. Yeah, that too. But that's a given.
Oh, did you see that Lamborghini put out a new car? I forgot the name of it already. Aventura, I think. Lamborghini Aventura.
Lamborghini douche talk.
Yeah.
Douche
But no,
talk.
the first person.
Shower talk?
The
Douche
first
spit.
person to get one in the entire Middle East is 22 years old.
And
Some prince, I suppose.
But they're saying
And-
he's like the youngest person to ever
What?
receive the first of any Lamborghini.
oh, well, he said it was in the Middle East, which
Yeah.
means that he's part of the 1%.
It's part of the point.
Well, not our
1%.
1%.
1% is a good enough number. Most people are so dumb math doesn't work. It's been proven by science that math doesn't work. Not for most people. Most people can't think in math. Not very well, anyway. That looks good.
Yeah, that was a really good mistake.
What?
Those.
The Geico commercial.
Nah, I want to pick up the gecko, just fucking bite its head off.
Why? He's a pleasant chap.
He was supposed to be in one commercial, and then they built a bunch of shit around
Well, would
him.
you rather have the cavemen back?
That TV show was
How about read up on
awful.
Geico sometime and read up on how slimy of an insurance company they are, like most insurance companies?
Well, they've got like 4 different commercial setups.
Aventatur. Lamborghini Aventatur.
Aventatur.
Adventure?
Oh, and he paid an extra $71,000 to get it.
To
Get
get
it
it
shipped
what?
there or get it early?
To get the first one.
Oh god, it's got gullwing. No, what are those?
Those are going. Those are.
Are those?
Going doors.
No, those are
Okay.
going open up.
Yeah, gullwing are the
Like the blah 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 DeLorean.
Back to the Future.
DeLorean.
Yeah. What are those ones? The ones that just flip up on a pivot, on a front pivot. Those are pretty cool.
That's a car that just looks like it just wants to kill you.
Yeah.
It looks like it'll suck your innards
No.
under it and then sustain itself.
Yeah.
But
No, I
if it
can't
was a
do
car
that
that
there.
did kill you, sucking your innards and sustain itself, it would be very fuel efficient.
Yep. Pedestrian, yum.
Nom 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 nom.
There's another 150
Bus
miles.
of nuns. Nom 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 nom.
It runs on human souls.
No, it runs on human innards.
Oh, speaking of, there's I think it's in Britain. I just read this today. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's in Britain. There's a funeral home that is redoing their setup. Like, they're redoing a whole bunch of stuff in the building. And they have 3 furnaces for cremation, right?
Yeah.
Well, the whatever local government came in and basically said, yeah, your exhaust. Here's the problem with like cremating people nowadays.
Yeah.
The filaments in your teeth, when they burn, there's toxic
Yeah.
gas that comes off. So they have to put a filter on their smokestack, right?
When you burn a person,
Well, as long as they've got to redo their furnaces, you know what
Yeah.
they did?
What?
They on one of them they put in a heat exchanger. So basically, the heat from the furnace.
Heats up the place.
No, it actually runs a like motor.
a generator.
Yeah, so they're getting power.
Yeah.
And they're basically like, wait a minute, is that what the future's going to be? We're going to use dead people for fuel?
Well, no, but it's just foolish not to run a generator if you can.
yeah, I
that'll
agree.
lower emissions
I agree, and it
and
basically is
power
going to
it.
save them on their electrical bill.
Yeah. No, see,
It's called That Metal Show, and it uses freaking wow.
that dude's not metal.
No. They use
What,
You
Dave
see them
Mustaine?
chops?
They used the
Hey,
Triforce.
That
how
guy.
about we
For eight.
do something that doesn't involve the TV?
How about I
That's
shut
why
it off?
I said turn it off.
That's
See,
why I set it to a dead channel.
That's
Yeah.
retarded. I'll just shut it off and save energy.
I pay like $20 a month.
Energon.
I don't want that coal plants running more than they have to.
Well, they do run more than they have to because our grid doesn't work on storage, so
Yeah,
you're
we don't-
fucked. Regardless.
We don't have batteries or capacitors.
If we had storage, we'd save a lot of coal. That's the problem.
But nope, because we're remote.
Our infrastructure. Well,
We're sub.
I haven't seen any infrastructure work on that shit.
Well, we're 47 minutes in. Did you want to take a break and then come back to do?
Yeah.
Come back to
Probably.
do.
The clock pick.
Nah, I don't feel like it, Claude.
Nah. Well, we did get a lot. I was gonna say read emails and comics.
Yeah.
yeah, we should read viewer mail. Viewer mail.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can take a
You
break.
forgot.
And speaking of which, people really actually do like that.
The
Yeah.
I know.
No, they like the clock pick reading.
Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, have you talked about the sponsorship at all?
Oh, we'll do
Did
that
you get
next
any new
episode.
info about that?
Well, I got all the info I need. It's just we just need to start doing it. So I'm
Okay.
just gonna start doing it.
Well,
next
I
week.
guess we'll take a break and be back in 5.
Yeah, live stream people. Yeah, live stream is still here. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Sail
Wow, nobody laughed, so I just sound like a perv.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a joke.
Here
You gotta laugh, or I sound like I'm really creepy.
Here, the second set is Spirit, Vigor, or Ambition.
I'm already bored.
Third set is a limp, a person.
How about we go to
limps,
the emails?
a
Yeah,
lame
viewer mail.
person,
Yeah. Actually, we'll start off with the comments.
in a halting manner. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We gave her us like 5 minutes.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I really am not.
Well, we'll start with the comments on the site. Let's see. I thought that excerpt from Pregnity was cute, ignoring the bestiality and pregnancy. Please read more chapters of Pregnity.
Yeah,
it's
well-
hilarious to listen to.
Ignoring the bestiality and pregnancy.
No,
That's like the
we
whole
had
thing.
2 comments on it. And
Well, now they want more pregnity.
actually, we're not going to read it this week, mostly because we're in my apartment, and I don't want the laughter to...
You don't want the neighbors to hear?
Yeah.
To
I don't
hear
want the... No, I don't...
action.
No, I don't want them to hear the laughter.
Is that the action figure?
Oh,
Blur,
I
hot
want to
pony
read the
action?
next one. You should email that to me. Email me a link to that.
What next one?
That one.
If they make
The one
a
we
figure
talked
out of
about
ne'er do well,
yeah,
I
I'm
should be
about
tempted
to
to
talk
buy
about
it.
the one
Yeah.
that we talked about
Yeah.
outside.
I want to read that one.
Yeah, because actually, I think
I'd
next...
have to buy one, but I'd have to leave it mint and packaged.
No.
I probably would for that.
Buy one what?
But next week, I think we should get Dan to read this clop thing.
Oh God, why do I gotta do it?
Because you have
they
the-
like you.
Because this one's... They like it when you do it.
Would it be funnier if I drank some Epicac before I read
Oh God, I'd have to leave the room.
Yeah.
it? Are you a?
I have
are you a
sympathetic vomit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But no, Ben from the Bronyville podcast, who actually reads a lot of Clot Fix,
Yeah.
recommended this to me. Cheer and Kindness in Fluttershy's Cottage. And basically his summary of it is that Shirley goes to hang out with Fluttershy. They get really fucked up on shrooms and start diking out on each other.
It's funny.
Who with Fluttershy?
Shirley,
The teacher?
the teacher.
She always has stories. That one.
Yeah, her.
That's her in
I
like
remember her looking like
1987.
that.
Well, yeah, because like this is what I like. Like, I got this 70.
Yeah,
That's
what-
her
that's-
in 87.
Yeah.
Dirt.
So, but no, apparently it's supposed to be one of the most.
So it's an older lesbian and a younger, inexperienced lesbian. Oh my god, my lesbian friend would love that. That's exactly.
That's exactly
that
the
pertains
kind
to
of
her
thing that you
interests.
want.
Maybe you wanted that one?
Why did I?
Because they like you reading them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you have the most fans. You have
It's
so
not
many.
that
You have
long.
the worst kind of popularity.
Actually, this isn't that long. It's only a couple pages. You could read it pretty quickly too.
Cool. Well, we should save that one for.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to say
I'm thinking Epicac.
No,
Yeah, that'll be for next week.
As she goes down on her.
No, apparently it's not very sexual because apparently it's just like them describing what's going on in their minds while they're doing stuff to each other.
Oh, Jesus.
That's kind
So-
of neat.
I bet a chick wrote it.
Does it matter?
So it's like, oh, it feels like one of those scrambled porn channels.
This guy was.
I'm getting eaten out in the vortex.
This guy was a TV tuned to a dead channel.
That's a good shout out.
Wait a minute. You mean William Gibson, Neuromancer?
Yeah.
That was a great line.
Yeah. Somebody was just talking about that recently
Really?
online. And they talked about, guess what? Now, no kids who read
Nobody's
that book
gonna
now would
get
know
it.
what the fuck he was talking about.
Nope.
They're like, a blue screen? A completely black
Oh,
screen?
dude, it was very.
I know exactly what he's
right?
talking about.
No, but
Yeah,
anybody,
that's because you're not a complete dipshit. Unlike most of your age group.
Hey,
that's why you get to hang
That's
out with
great.
us.
You have the complete in front of it, not a complete dipshit.
What? What are you
I'm a
laughing at?
dipshit, not a complete dipshit.
Yeah, that's funny.
I said he's not a complete dipshit like the rest of his age
Yes,
group.
you're saying I'm not a complete dipshit.
I'm saying you're not a complete dipshit. Why am I being attacked? Why am I being attacked? I don't understand why
Because I'm not
being
a complete dipshit.
You're
I'm still
not!
a dipshit.
That's a fucking goddamn compliment!
No, I'm still a dipshit though. It's the undertone.
Listen, Polak, you're a credit to your race. Quit getting offended.
I know.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm just giving you shit.
Well, to get this,
Sorry.
I broke his brain.
I know you broke it. But anyway,
Can we get a new one?
yeah.
Or like a refurbished one?
But anyway,
Add E normal.
Cloudmud made an OC phony for the podcast.
man.
She is the shit.
And everybody initially thought she was Scootaloo.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
That's a much cooler.
Nope,
Scooter
wrong
than
color.
Scooter.
Yeah.
Wrong color team.
But anyway,
She's
that's
more full
our,
of cyberware, too.
Yeah, she's our OC pony. She's on the website. She's fucking awesome.
She makes me think of the Major a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, her color scheme is pretty close to the.
And
Major.
apparently her name is Radio Mare, so that's what they were. I guess that's what we're calling her.
Oh man.
And that's actually for the other podcast. We'll save that for off air.
Okay.
And
In other news,
news,
Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy.
some what?
Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy.
Anyway,
you're not a complete dipshit.
It was not an insult. I don't understand why.
We're giving you shit because it gets
No,
so
I'm
that
not
I'm a
giving you
dipshit.
shit. I'm just laughing at what you said.
but anyway, Shrewd Biscuit, I follow him on. We follow each other on Tumblr. He's a pretty cool dude. Says, hey, he's the guy who did all the intros.
Creepy.
Creepy.
Creepy voice actor.
Hey there. Hey, perfect creepy intro. Hey there.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Hey there.
I just want to preface this by saying that you're my favorite pony podcast out there. Not a single episode goes by without me making me die of laughter.
I'm watching you through your picture window right now.
What's a nice filly like you
There's
doing
a
in a
picture window?
podcast like this?
Your show makes my weeks a little bit more bearable, giving me something to listen to and forget my troubles. You're all great, entertaining people, and you never cease to keep me interested in your
Oh, is this our first letter from prison? Do we have prisoner fans now?
You don't have Danielle on enough for that.
Oh!
Even when not strictly talking about pony things, your show has also got me more interested in world events. Whereas before I was just content to sit in front of my computer just digging around, not sparing a single thought to things such as Occupy Wall Street. Frankly, your podcast has made me feel like a better person. One who doesn't just ignore the world around him.
I'm not as bad as these fuckers are.
One who appreciates the good things and recognizes the bad
One
things.
who doesn't ignore the world around him.
That's good, though.
One who appreciates the good things and recognizes the bad things in this crumbling society of ours and tries to make a difference in it. Yeah, and then he made a bunch of intros for it.
We're
That was
socially
pretty cool.
conscious.
That was actually pretty kick ass. Let's see. Yeah, since I actually wasn't looking at the mic, I hope it picked it up. But
Yeah, it's
it
magic.
Yeah.
It's magical.
Let's
Nothing
see.
loud was really happening while we
Yeah.
were talking.
Yeah, the great powerful Chalupa says he made a verse for the Pony Swag Prime, gave you guys a small shout out in it. We'll link that YouTube video. I have included the preliminary schedule. Oh yeah, he made OC ponies for us. And apparently I look like Eeyore.
Yeah, you do.
A little bit.
And somehow Casey, who's bigger than me, is like the skinniest pony.
Yeah.
And I apparently don't exist.
And Dan's a Pegasus, who's an
Yeah,
anarchist.
Well, he asked me what I wanted for a cutie mark, and I said either the Jeet Kune Do symbol, which is like a yin yang with two arrows,
Yeah.
or it's or like an anarchy A or something. And I suggested the bandana because of the whole bandana brony thing.
Kill.
I would like to know how he came to decide who's an earth pony, who's a Pegasi, and who's a unicorn. I'd like to know his reasoning behind that.
That
Just
is
any
an
thought.
I think the
question.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Because I would think I would be like a strong ass earth pony.
Not
But-
twinkle toes.
I don't know. I'm just curious as to the.
I just think it's funny how he makes you. You're
the alcoholic.
You're the
How are you a
alcoholic.
drunk? I don't get
I
it.
don't know.
He apparently sounds like one.
I could sound like
Wait,
one.
what was porn, guys?
He
Porn
just
guy.
said thin.
Porn-
He had like
guy
a
is
box
a-
of tissues or a box of lube.
No,
He's a
porn-
thin
the porn
normal-
guy's a
yeah.
unicorn also.
Okay.
He's a thin, normal unicorn that
A
wanks.
box.
If you have
of
magic,
lube?
why would you use your hands to wank?
A box of lube?
A box of.
It kind of looks like he's putting his hoof. in
No,
there,
he's
like
pulling
a
out
chicken.
tissues.
No. Where do they sell boxes of lube?
Yeah.
I've actually seen.
That doesn't contain tubes.
No,
Yeah.
hang on. I've actually seen this on Nitro Circus.
Really?
The producer of Jackass did a couple other shows. Nitro Circus is the one where they, and Jackass is guest starred on that. Nitro Circus is the one where they took. In fact, Chalupa will be into this because he probably has watched it because they have all the like motocross riders,
Okay.
like the X Games guys, doing like Jackass shit on their motorcycles and getting fucked up and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's an episode where the one dude's ramp in his backyard because he has like huge tracks and a ramp. They basically take the ramp, coat it in, they cover it in garbage bags, and then they actually bought a gross of KY lube. And he's like, yeah, my parents were here when it showed up from UPS. And they're like, why is there a gross case? Why is a truck unloading a gross of sex lube? And he showed him, and like apparently you can get what's the term for it? Actually,
Like box wine of lube?
yeah, like not in little tubes,
Yeah.
not for personal use. You can actually get like industrial sizes, and apparently they go to porn sets.
Oh, is it
And,
kind of like a
it's
box
literally,
wine?
it's
You
literally,
punch
it literally
it
is like a
without
clear
spigot?
plastic box with a handle, and you can just
Really?
fucking pour it out.
Huh.
And he just pours a couple of these giant things down the freaking
God.
his giant slip and slide that he made with the freaking loop-de-loop in the end, and they called it the slip and bleed because most of it was slippery. And you'd hit after you got some speed up, you'd hit a spot that wasn't, and
Oh!
And
they all got in their swimsuits and did it. And the chick in the show, Jolene Van Vogt, the one. Oh man, I got a huge crush on her. Yeah, sure, in her little bikini went zipping down that, breaking all her limbs and stuff.
Now she's in a body count.
Anyway, he also says, Dan, if you like metal, you should check out Cyril Rufus on YouTube. I think you will like his music. He enjoyed the pilot we did. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, in fact, he sent me some personal email about that.
And yeah, we did see the video titled Apathy Pony.
That was
I
pretty
think
fun.
I'm gonna put it up on the website because that's really funny.
Oh, and Eric,
Yeah,
MDefMac.
yeah.
I figured out something today, is I realized I can just was it copy and paste? I can just copy and paste those YouTube clips of me and send them to just put them as commentary on the main page there.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Did you find the one from our local news?
No.
God, I think it's just like vanished, hasn't it?
Yeah, I told the guys at the Stagehand Union all have it on their phones. It's just a matter of getting one of them to send it to me. Well, and there's also a bunch of my old training partners, my Tyler Durden, my one coach, have clips of me cage fighting and fighting in an illegal underground fight club. And I keep... Well, the one, he'll never give me that clip again because we kind of had a falling out. But the other one, I keep asking for the clip, and the dude won't give it to me. And it's somewhere the first time I fought, oh, God, that would be a giant pain in the ass to figure out who has that and see that.
Somebody's Commodore 64?
Anyway, we got another
somebody
email
on Blacklist
from
that have it.
Kane Blended about the other podcast we did.
Oh.
We did another podcast. We don't have a name for it yet. And it's just a pilot episode.
Did you see that Chalupa made a suggestion?
What?
The Outcast cast?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that sounded pretty cool.
What?
But I thought...
Anyway, just thought I'd drop you
Consideration.
I just don't know what it is.
You don't get to know what it is.
Should I just smother him with your pillow?
You can.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. I just thought I'd drop you an email
precaution.
let you know that I really enjoyed Dan's new cast. Great mix of serious topics, comedy to break it up, and experience stories. I listen while driving around town for a cable company, so I get bored pretty much all day. You guys are hilarious and do a great job on both shows. Keep it up.
Well, that's good. That's somebody's getting some use.
We should guess who he works for because there's only a
Cable
few.
company?
Yeah, there's only like a handful left.
Just don't veer to the opposite lane when a sudden blare of laughter.
I bet he works for Cox.
I think
It's a
everybody
legitimate
works
cable
for
company.
Cox.
CLX.
Yeah,
Cox. Yeah. That's my guess. Let's see what else we have.
Someone sent it in an email?
That was the full text of the body.
Skyrim. He wants us to talk about Skyrim.
No, because everybody else is.
Yo,
Yeah, we're not going to talk
I'll say
about
it's fun, and
The only guy that I know that's playing Skyrim is playing it far too fucking much.
far too much that he's actually not doing his job.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not that he did it before.
He played Skyrim before.
Skyrim's been out for a little while.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is that it's a lot of fun. And
Hey, it's
if
basically Oblivion.
and if a giant hits you with his giant club, you go thousands of feet into the air.
On Attack of the Show, they've been showing clips of shit people have been doing, crazy shit people have been doing in Skyrim.
Yeah.
The one episode they showed that they put out the patch, and the patch made things worse. The clip was called Drunk Dragons. Google it. Apparently there's a spot you can go to, and there's dragons flying in the sky backwards. And that's all they're doing is flying in a circle backwards because the patch made things worse.
That's awesome.
Because apparently the code for the dragons is fucked.
Kill them all. Kill
The
them
other
all.
one, the guy put 2,500 wheels of cheese
Oh,
in his
I saw that
inventory.
one.
He went up to the top of the mountain and just released them.
Yeah.
And it's literally an avalanche of cheese wheels.
Yeah, I saw
It's
that
the most
video.
delicious and constipation-causing thing you've ever seen.
Oh my god!
Wow.
He just killed that mammoth.
No.
That wasn't it.
It's just fucking doing donuts in the air.
Shooting off its flame breath like Afterburner.
That's what I would do if I was a
This
dragon.
This is a giant.
this is a giant.
Okay.
If you were a dragon, wouldn't you use your shape-changing magic to then go fuck everything else in that world and make everything else half dragons?
Like a Zeus?
Yeah.
Like a D&D?
Like in Zeus. I don't know. I assume that there's some... Yeah, no, you fucking shoot like an astronaut.
What the hell happened?
You
You
get
got hit by a giant.
Yeah.
there's something wrong with the physics, apparently, when you get hit by a giant.
Yeah.
You go,
Either that or they're stronger than you thought.
yeah.
Boom!
Shoo! What else is there to talk about today?
There, we gave them Skyrim content.
Yeah,
there you
You
go.
wanted it? There you go.
Yeah.
Now it's over.
Yeah, well,
Shove that in your Skyrim hole.
Let's see, do we have any more?
use that for your Sky rim job.
Yeah, do we have...
That's all
Okay,
this
yeah, that's
Skyrim people are talking about.
pretty much it for
Rim job is no
emails.
penetration now.
No.
But anyway, do we have anything else to talk about? Yeah, oh yeah, contest.
Oh,
That one thing we totally forgot about?
yeah, I
We had a
still don't
contest?
know anything about it.
I thought I told you about it.
Maybe?
We had a
I
contest.
forget things.
I'm just a talent. I don't work in the office.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well-
management.
There's still a contest that's going to happen. I'm just not too sure when. Because I gotta figure out prizes.
That's about as much as I knew.
Yeah.
Is that the whole thing so far?
Was this a mystery thing, or they don't even know how they can win it?
Yeah.
Well,
I know how they can win it. But
Oh, I got an idea.
Oh my
now.
God,
We
this
I
should
told
talk
you
about-
about it before.
This
I don't
contest is like
remember.
a Zen riddle.
oh,
Yeah,
like
here's the
board
contest.
protest.
Guess what the contest
What's
is
the
gonna be?
sound of one dick fapping? No, one dick fapping, not one hand clapping.
No, hang on.
You close the blinds.
I don't want the neighbors to.
Don't make eye contact and it won't be gay. Wait, our socks are on.
What?
They
What?
come up with some medicine against being homosexual
Where?
at the anime store. Apparently, if you keep your socks on, it's not gay.
You don't make contact, or your balls.
Well, the one gay regular we have always comes over in flip flops, no matter how cold it is.
I just think that's dumb.
That's a gay fashion statement.
Is it? How is
Which
it a
it-
gay fashion statement? I think it's just bad.
Oh, do you want me to go off on this? Because I have a whole rant about men in flip flops and men
Save
in
it for
sandals.
yours. Save it for your
Flip-flops?
2-hour bit.
That sounds like a hipster band.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it-
uniquely Dan. It's uniquely all
Men in
mine.
flip-flop? Is that the name of your cover band?
No.
Oh, could be.
And flip-flops.
It's,
Yeah, walk
it's
on
a-
stage in flip-flops.
It's a martial artist cover band.
Yeah, that's part of the rant, too.
Oh, that's a big rant sounding. I guess we'll wait for next time.
Oh shit, I forgot an email.
Oh, hey, well, we can go back.
Yeah, Lucas or Nejima. Lucas Nejima. Yeah, we'll go with that. I know you're always saying for fans to email with suggestions and topics for the show. Sadly, the topics of emergence I can think of, but I do have one suggestion. I noticed that during the break and end you played. Oh yeah, about that. I think I have to go back and listen, but I'm probably gonna make a page which will list all the music we play for each episode.
Okay.
Because I forget to do that.
Oh, well, that just makes sense. People
Yeah,
are
so
always
that way
curious about
people can
that. Find it.
find it. Yeah, and actually,
So we can give a shout out to the music that we're buying.
Yeah.
yeah, and actually, that's a great way for us to possibly make money. Because we could put up Amazon referral links to the
Yeah.
MP3s they can buy.
Uh-huh.
I have to think about that. But I wouldn't be scummy about it. I'd post up at the top all links or referral
yeah.
links.
Wait.
So-
Why are we not being scummy about this?
Because we're not.
because
I want
we're not-
monies.
You
Because
want
we're not
monies, you're
too
the
bad.
anarchist. Go get
Well,
donkey
because then that
farts
makes
and
the
bottle
person
them.
that makes the person going to the page an asshole. And the person what?
Isn't it? I guess go bottle donkey farts and sell them.
Is there a thriving black market for that? Seriously?
Oh, fuck.
Because I'm sure I can find a donkey and feed him beans, and we can fill bottles with donkey farts. If I thought there was money in that, oh my god! Wow. I would go to the army surplus store and get a gas mask, and I would just bottle donkey farts all day, all night. I would sell that shit on the internet. I don't care if it's a black market.
This is donkey fart. It does magical.
I just thought you could use bottled donkey farts as currency. That's all.
Oh, and my anarcho-syndicalist freaking utopia that I plan on
Yeah.
starting.
Bottled donkey farts.
I'll give you three bottle duck.
Actually, if it was my own personal country, action figures would be the currency.
What about China? They would ruin your economy pretty quick.
I'm thinking that because it would be like an anarcho society, it would have to be homemade. It'd have to be like each one would be unique. It'd be like stuff street artists would make.
It'd be like the oldest currency that ever existed. Stone wheels.
No, that's vagina.
No, stone. No, that's not a currency. That's money.
What's the difference?
Currency radically changes in a few months. Money stays very stable.
Hey, a vagina could radically change.
No.
in a few months.
But vaginas, as a trade option, stay fairly, statically high. I don't ever think I've seen a major drop in vagina want. Not across an entire country.
Actually, there's a comedian that has
Except
a whole bit
in
about
China.
that. There's actually a comedian that has a whole bit about that.
Okay.
Who is it? The one black comedian was talking about how somehow women are giving away pussy too easy.
Yeah.
Or they're devaluing it on the market.
I see. That's kind of funny.
Well, and there's my old joke. I actually have a really good joke about that, about how in the Middle Ages, a lot of people don't understand how, what do you call that? When you go to marry a gal, and everybody always thinks that you pay the father.
Nope, they pay you.
Yeah, a dowry.
Yeah.
And like the thing is if you married a gal, the father and the family had to pay you so many horses or cows or whatever to take her. Because apparently in the Middle Ages or the Dark Ages, things were so bad, people were so hard up for food, that since you were taking their daughter, that mouth off their hands and bringing her into your home, you need to be paid to be able to feed this new mouth, and you were taking their burden off of them. And that's just amazing to me, because it's all like, wow, in the Middle Ages, pussy couldn't even sell itself.
Well, there you go.
You had to be paid to take pussy home and feed it.
Well, yeah, to feed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To feed it, not take it home.
No, you got to take it home. You don't just feed it. You don't just feed it at the in-laws' house.
Yeah, well, no.
You don't just feed it out in public. You got to take it home, and
Says who?
you got to feed it in a dark closet.
It says who?
Jeez. Okay, so is there anything
Yeah.
else reasonable to speak of?
Probably not.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
What show have you been listening to?
Well, that's why I wanted to find out what reasonable things we could still talk about.
Reasonable.
Because we could
Fuck
cover
reasonable.
any number of unreasonable...
You tried to sell me a donkey fart. Now you want to
No,
be
no,
reasonable?
no. I said that you could use donkey farts as a currency.
I can't imagine.
There's-
Shouldn't they have to be valuable and rare?
No.
No.
Dude.
It's paper, money, rare.
You know how...
There's a lot of art on it.
No. You know how
Intrinsic
people
value.
value diamonds?
Oh, there's jewels that are actually more rare than diamonds, but the diamonds are worth more because people are stupid.
Yes.
I got you.
I assumed you were informed about how the diamond...
Oh yeah,
comes
the
to all
blood
that.
diamonds.
No. I mean, just they hoard them, and then they make sure that people think that diamonds are expensive, and then they can price them that
Did
way.
I tell you about how that's going on with aluminum?
Aluminum is being very wasted, though.
Well, actually, I forget what company it is. One of the companies that's like part of one of the biggest conglomerations of companies in the world. It turns out they're one of the main reasons why the aluminum prices have been so good for the last year or two, and they're staying good. Because I recycle cans.
Yeah.
I remember just a couple years ago, the cans went down to like 30 cents a pound. Now they're up to like 55, 60 cents a pound.
Really?
There's actually, don't throw your aluminum cans away.
see.
Go recycle them.
Well, I never...
You can get
threw
paid
away
for it.
Yeah.
So anyways...
Well, because aluminum's an important
whatever
thing.
that big
electronics,
conglomeration of
huh?
companies is, they apparently own a bunch of giant fucking warehouses. They're all up and down the East Coast. And apparently they pressured politicians and got a law passed where there's a federal law that all those warehouses, they're like some type of federally mandated thing where because they're a certain type of warehouse, they can only let so much that's in the warehouse out so often.
That seems like a major abuse of political access.
Well, here's the thing though. For once, it benefits me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? No, because here's what's going on.
But
They
at the
filled
core,
them with
no.
they filled them with aluminum. Apparently, most of the aluminum in the States is in those warehouses. And so that's why it keeps the aluminum price up.
Yeah.
Which is why I can get a ton of money for recycling aluminum cans.
Yeah, but you'll agree that the law being there is
It's fucked,
foolish.
yeah.
Okay.
But for once, political corruption and bribery is actually doing me good.
Yeah.
How come more political corruption and bribery doesn't do me good? Then I wouldn't mind so fucking much.
Yeah, if everybody got a blowjob, then nobody would have been
I
pissed.
don't like head. Just give me a handy and punch me in the face.
Oh,
Nancy, you got a
Fine, then.
story?
You can get a fancy one.
A fancy one.
A fancy hooker. That way she'll punch you in the face good.
I'm not really into hookers.
Well, then, who do you... How can you mandate somebody that isn't a hooker give you a blowjob, though? That's just not going to
Well, I've got somebody who kind of, sort of, is gonna... Let's not get into this. Let's not get into this. Let's not get into the specifics of the details.
I was
You're the one
just
going
saying
into
it
it.
would be funny.
I've got a standing offer,
Well, that's...
which is why I need to leave town.
Well, that's good.
So I can go cash in my coupon.
Do
Because
you have
I'm
a
Dutch.
coupon for it?
I'm half Dutch.
That's
I want to
kinda
use my
funny.
sex coupon.
Just don't pay any money, because then it's prostitution.
I'm due a foot job.
Oh.
What?
Never you mind.
Okay,
Go
then.
home and Google it.
Oh, please. You think I don't know already?
Well, you're the one with the pillow in your lap.
Totally flaccid here.
Sure.
Well,
Sure you are.
is there anything else to cover?
Huh?
He went to sleep. He's so bored. He went to sleep.
How am I asleep?
Dude, did you?
I dozed off, man. Oh shit, we're only 28 minutes.
That's why you're
Yeah.
the fat pony.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because I run this shit and I fall asleep in the middle of it.
Yes.
I think if that's about all anybody can think to talk about, we should close out.
Holy fuck, this is like the shortest podcast we've ever done.
Didn't we have a whole bunch of other crap
We've
to
been
talk about?
What do you want to talk
I
about?
had all these stories.
You had a story.
You had stuff.
Yeah,
that
you had a
wanted.
sex story.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You brought it up.
I didn't get a gum job. I
No,
heard
he
about
heard
a gum
about
job.
it.
Yeah, you
He
damned
just-
yourself.
I would not want a gum job.
Okay, well then
Tell the story.
if you-
Explain why.
How old was I? Like 19, 20?
Tell the story.
Basically,
Well,
I
he
ended,
needs to provide context.
basically, I ended up, I think I was like 18 or 19. I ended up broke. And I was crashing on a buddy's couch, and he told me, oh, you can only stay here 2 weeks or whatever. And basically, I was trying to find an apartment. I think I found a job. Maybe I didn't find a job yet. I forget what the hell the deal was, but I didn't have the money to get in an apartment yet.
Yeah.
And my buddy actually that I was crashing with, he was a guy from my D&D game. He actually worked in the office of whatever housing thing is here in town.
Yeah.
Like he worked for a property management place, but they did all the like cheap, affordable housing and worked with the state for like people that needed like welfare vouchers for an apartment or whatever. Well, he's like, here's the thing, I'm going to try and get you set up so you can get one of them. And I really didn't want to, but he's like, here's the deal, I'm going to kick you out in the street unless you go get one of these because, you know, I don't want you to stay here permanently. I'm like, hey, fair enough. Yeah. And my parents had kicked me out of the house at 18 for playing D&D. They're divorced and they kicked me out of both their homes at 18 for playing D&D because they said it was satanic.
You should go faster on the grease steam on roller skates.
So anyways, I ended up, basically what I had to do was I had to go down to whatever fucking welfare office. And let me tell you, this shit was really fucking embarrassing and hard to do. And I had to swallow a lot of pride, but I didn't have the fucking choice. And here's the shitty thing is I knew in the end they probably weren't going to be able to help me, and they really didn't. But anyways, so yeah, I go down to the welfare office, and they're like, oh, okay, you got to sign up for emergency housing. Okay, well, here's the deal. They told me, like, yeah, you're a straight white male, you have no kids, no family. There's a ton of people with families and kids we're going to place ahead of you. So
Racism.
you're probably not going to get helped. Well, to be fair, it's like, yeah, if a family came in with a couple little kids, maybe you should put them in a place.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense.
And it's the middle of the fucking winter, you know what I mean? Like, so anyways, to qualify for cheaper housing, what I had to go do is I had to go spend at least one night in the local homeless shelter.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, like my buddy dropped me off. I grabbed a fucking backpack, you know, and I put in a change of clothes and, like, you know, toothbrush and all that and grabbed a book to read. And I just spent the night there, and it basically was like a row of bunks, like they were beds, but it was a row of them, and then there was a bunch of these homeless guys sleeping there. And I was like, I remember like thinking like, I'm not using the fucking shower because actually like that's how hepatitis gets spread is in prisons because guys share razors, you know, for their face, and then freaking because like they use showers like this, and I'm like, I don't know, man, I just did not want to catch hepatitis or shower anywhere any of these scumbags had. And I'm not judging them because they're homeless, but I mean, like, I've been around the homeless, I've fed the homeless, I've helped out the homeless, I've worked at homeless charities, I've been homeless, but freaking some of them, they're there because they're scumbags. Not all of them, but some. Some are true to the stereotype. And a couple of them were basically talking, and I remember, was it at night or in the morning, we were all getting up, and the one guy was like, I'm going to go to the library. You know, the library opens at 9, you can stay in there all day and just read. And one of the other guys is all like, well, I'm going looking for a job, or the one guy was going on the daily labor to try and make some money. And they're like, they asked the one guy, are you getting any more of that under the table work or whatever? And they're like, oh, what are you talking about? And he goes, oh, this old lady paid me like she's going to pay me $20 at the start, $20 at the end to help her move. And she had a van, and I had to help her move a bunch of stuff from one house to another. And they're like, well, that sounds pretty good. And he's like, it turns out she didn't even have the $20 to pay me. She only paid me 20 or whatever. She didn't have the rest. Yeah. They're like, well, that sucks. And he goes, yeah. He goes, here's the deal, though. He goes, she said she felt bad. He goes, and this old homeless guy is talking about this. And he's like, she took out her dentures and offered me a gum job. And every homeless guy in the place turns around and is like listening to the story. And I'm trying to just disappear into my D&D novel I'm reading. I'm like, oh God, what are the Harpers doing in the Forgotten Realms? Oh fuck, oh God, oh Jesus, no. And this guy, and they're like, so you take her up on it? He's like, yeah. And they're like, so how's a gum job? And he's like, oh my God. He's like, and here I'm imagining this old lady that couldn't pay this homeless guy money, and she felt so bad that she figured she's going to suck him off to make his day better. And so I'm imagining in my head, because I can't help it, because I am a D&D player, and I am really good at using my imagination. So the Harpers and the Forgotten Realms and their troubles, all went away. Oh, shit. All I can see is this old lady gumming off this fucking homeless guy and his hepatitis dick. Oh. And fucking, here's the thing, is this, they asked him, how was it? And this dude is like, oh. He's like, it's life-changing. And he's like, it's the best thing I've ever had. And all these homeless guys are like, wow, really? He's like, seriously, you've got to try it. Oh. He goes, you have no idea what you're missing. He goes, like, no teeth. He's like, the gums are nice and smooth, and then they get wet with saliva. Oh, my God. And I'm just, like burying my head even deeper in the book to the point where I'm almost eating this Forgotten Realms novel, like, oh. And I remember you could stay there for 2 weeks. And a lot of people had told me, well, since you're homeless right now, just stay there for 2 weeks. You have a roof over your head in the winter for 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And I was like, fuck no, I'm getting the fuck out of here tomorrow. I'm going to go back to my buddy's couch and tell him what I heard and tell him there ain't no fucking way I'm taking a shower in a hepatitis shower full of gum juice. Welfare can kiss my fucking ass. And, I'd probably just rather sleep under a bridge and freeze to death than have to hear another Gumjob story. So there you go.
What are they saying on the internet about this?
Oh.
I'm just going to say Kevin Sano is the fucking man. And good night. We're done.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, man, you're shaking it all wrong.
But shaking it's all I know.
Shh. Let me show you how it's done.